be bestowed with the knowledge of the Yoshi.
You would definitely will. Like, you look at Pickle Yoshi and you just know that. That's all you need to know in life. Just Pickle Yoshi. It completes your life in answers.
I'm excited to see this. I'm very excited.
I am actually too. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen him at a tournament. I feel like in the last couple ones I've gone to, I just haven't really seen him. So definitely excited to see what he's bringing out. Like, I remember he was having a little bit of a crisis for a bit where he wasn't sure if he was going to go Rosalina. So he played that for a little bit. Then he's like, you know what? I don't have fun just making people this salty over a character. So decided to go back to Yoshi. So tried and true pride right there.
No, and he picks the pink Yoshi.
Pink Yoshi is the only one that he'll ever choose because he like. The saturation of the other colors of Yoshi actually really bother him. So I think like this is the one that's done right. Yeah, so that's the reason why he goes for Pink Yoshi. But right now, Pickler starting off cute 13% string right there. That's another grab. Actually, a lot of grabs for a Yoshi too. Like normally you don't see Yoshis go for grabs all that often, but Pickler picking spots very well at the moment. Using that banana extremely well to kind of just use that in as a bait and roll back, but unfortunately not able to get too much off of it. Oh, good on Pickler recognizing that banana right there. Ooh, went for the up tilt, but I believe an up smash actually would have been better.
But Pickler's doing an amazing job keeping the banana away from Dyer.
For a second, I thought the banana was going to hit Dyer, but good on Dyer for recognizing that was going to be there. Because that hit, Pickler would have been able to convert that into an up air.
Oh, yes.
Pickler doing a great job of catching all these approaches from Dyer right now. Not really letting him get too much started.
Now Dyer's kind of realizing, okay, I can't play as aggressive, because he was playing a bit aggressive in the beginning, but Dyer is actually kind of slowing it down now. He's trying to get a solid edge guard going on.
Ooh, that was actually really good use of getting hit by the banana right there. Okay, good use of Nair, and that's going to take him out. Pickler taking out the first stock against Dyer.
Wow, that was a really good option.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was honestly the best option to go for, because, like, you know, Nair is just a long, constant hit. What? It bounces that high?
That was super high. I honestly thought it was going to miss the ledge, or the platform.
No, I just didn't know you could move it that high vertically.
Oh my god.
But yeah, good stuff to Dyer, just keeping it simple, sealing out the stock just like that. You know, recognize Pickler didn't have too many options for landing, just goes for a fair, and then that's about the end of it. Alright, Pickler Dyer getting a little bit in Pickler's head. You can see that Pickler's just being a little bit hesitant in these defensive options he was choosing before. Yeah. Not calling out Dyer in his positioning anymore, and I think it was all due to that one missed grab, actually. So Pickler, okay, he's trying to respond a little bit better now, but that dash grab definitely a little bit reachy there. Wasn't really anything that would guarantee it. And especially against a player like Dyer, you need to play exceptionally safe. You need to figure out exactly how he wants to get in on you. Right now, just kind of camping out. I think Pickler's trying to reform his strategy. Trying to use the platform as like a solid base of defense in order to get around Dyer's just defense and aggression. Unfortunately, not really finding the options right now. Good on Dyer, just go for the grab right there. That was an interesting hitbox. And yeah, definitely got to be recognized the option right there.
And that was a complete turnaround. Dyer, he stopped being as aggressive.
Yeah. Because
in the beginning of the game, he was super aggressive. He stopped being as aggressive. He started to get some spacing down, so he can take control of his neutral game. Then once, like you said, he started to get into Pickler's head, starting to realize what he's looking for. Then that's when Dyer's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play it patient. I'm gonna go for grabs instead.
Yeah.
And that's what's really gonna mess up Pickler.
Like that mindset switch just made all the difference in the world. Like Pickler seems like he's really good at catching aggression. But the other thing too is just the egg game that Pickler was playing before was actually like super solid. So if he can get on level with Dyer, like just play same ground level as him, I actually think he's gonna be able to do better than resorting to these platform options that he's going for. But right now, he's actually got a fairly solid grasp of how Dyer wants to get in right now. Pickler definitely showing that well-versed in this matchup in the way that he's really looking at the way that Dyer is just using all these options. And it seems like his pace right now is giving him all that mobility he needs to get out of Banana's range. He's using that the entirety of the stage to extremely good advantage. Okay, that's going to be a standard combo right there. Alright.
And I feel like Pickler's gonna have to probably grab a bit more, because surprisingly he wasn't grabbing as much as I would expect the first game. But I think grabs can change it around for him a bit more.
The thing with grabbing with Yoshi is it's like the risk reward is way more in the risk's favor. Just because like it takes so long for it to come out, and then when you miss it, you're just stuck in so much like lag that player of Dire's caliber is going to be able to punish you immediately. Ooh, going for the shield break there. Definitely appreciate the attempt, but unfortunately not going to be able to find it. All right, like the edge guard attempt there by Pickler, but against a player like Dire, if you aren't there immediately, you just need to go for the stage control. Alright, Pickler getting a little bit too cute with that. It's got to be a little bit less trigger happy on the down B. Because if you do see the down B go off, you can just roll out of it. And definitely Dire's a player that is aware of that situation. Okay. Oh, God. Hardest of reads right there. If he I don't know if he could have kept the charge a little bit more, but if he did, he actually would have been able to catch Dire's air dodge.
I feel like it would have probably been released maybe a little too early still, because it was about at half charge.
Yeah. No, it's like that's why I definitely think he had more charge. Oh, yeah, good on Dire just to kind of do a jump check there. You know, most of the time on Yoshi, it's not going to work, but since he